the new Pages experience. You may be a little bit confused about seeing all these new notifications and changes to your page and what's happening. And along with it comes a whole new range of different features and functions and updates and things that you are now able to do as your business. Social media, it's always changing. We know this. And so today we're going to be chatting a little bit the new Pages experience. You may be a little bit confused about seeing all these new notifications and changes to your page and what's happening. So we'll clear that up today. And onto our topic for today. So new Pages versus classic pages. Those are the two terms that we're going to be discussing. Classic pages is where we've always been. That's what Facebook offered as creating a page for your business or for yourself, or your product or your service. And essentially this is what is changing. So they have now come up with a new kind of layout for your page, which is being called the new Pages experience. And along with it comes a whole new range of different features and functions and updates and things that you are now able to do as your business. One of the biggest ones is being able to engage as your business, being able to be more human. You can almost see it as your business now has a profile, although it's still a page. Creating a profile as like the normal Facebook profile that you would create for a natural person as yourself. To create something like that for your business is against Facebook's policies. So a lot of businesses got banned for doing it because they want to be able to join groups and add friends. And it is more effective than a page, but there's certain reasons why certain things exist. And the new Pages experience is essentially the answer to that, among other things.
Wow, that's interesting because, I was thinking the other day, a lot of people do it differently too because of the aspects and the different things you can change. Like, for instance, you can WhatsApp some people directly, or you can go to their website by clicking one of the two buttons up there. Sure. I'm not sure how customizable that is, but is anything about that going to change? And what should people know about the people who already have pages that they work with and that's working? What should they be aware of?
So look out for a notification that will, if it hasn't already come up, it will come up shortly saying that you have now joined the new Pages experience. So for many pages, it's happening automatically. And it's a big push from Facebook's side to get everybody to adopt the new Pages experience. For you as a company or a business or an entrepreneur, whatever it might be that you use your page for, just be aware that it's going to change up slightly, but the functionality and what you can do on it will be, if not only the same, a lot better, and you'll be able to do a lot more. There's a couple of technical things that will change and make it a lot easier to understand, like the insights and how your page is performing, and you can kind of see how people are engaging with your content. But I think the biggest advantage here is you are now finally able to use your page to actually interact and build a community. And we always say it on the show, get social with your brand. You now have the opportunity to climb into conversations and give answers and provide value to questions and groups and posts and people's comments that they leave on social media. You can actually, instead of going in as yourself and saying, my business does this and that's why I say the following, you can actually go and interact now as your business. It looks a lot more authentic. It comes out of a place of authority, and it's that much more effective because you're adding value back into the community that is Facebook.
So a lot of people have a personal page, and then a personal profile that's not like a page, right?
Sure.
And then they have their pages. So I'm thinking about, average artists or whatever that do this thing because they know it's important for marketing, or any business for that matter. Would it be better for someone like that who has the same profile to go to a page, or is there something they can do with their profile to just level up?
Sure. So the question is, should I stick with the normal traditional profile, or should I actually create a page for myself if I'm an artist? And that's an incredibly good question. The first side of it, to create just a profile, is effective, but your biggest drawback is you are not able to do a lot of the different advertising functions, such as running ads. You can run ads, but you can only put things on Marketplace and boost them. That is as far as ads go. You can't build proper ads that show up on people's news feeds, targeted for specific outcomes, and have call to actions and all these different functions that Facebook gives you. So you're really losing out a lot by going that route. And the second side of it is, I always motivate our clients to do it, is to split your personal from your business, whether it be using a different email address for business purposes and a personal email address for your personal things. The same applies on social media. Rather keep your things aside. Your family and your friends and everything should be completely separate from your business. Sure, as an artist, it's a little bit more difficult to actually do that. But at the end of the day, you want to be able to have that separation between your private life and your business life, not just for security and safety purposes, but in today's world, for your sanity. I mean, things get busy.
And also a great function of pages that I know of is the ability to post cross-platform.
Sure.
From one say for instance from your Facebook page, you can link that with your Twitter as well as your Instagram or your TikTok, and vice versa. Which one in your recommendation would be the best option in terms of options?
Being able to cross-post. So
yeah.
With a profile, you can still cross-post. So you can still post to Instagram and have it automatically go onto Facebook if you have a personal profile, but you can do it with a page as well. So again, it comes back to the question then, why do you want to have your profile for business purposes? Not only is it against Facebook's policies, but you're actually losing out on so much functionality. You might as well actually just do the page and do it the right way. A lot of times, and I've seen it a few times happen to businesses where they open a personal profile, start engaging and using it, open a page, because now they want to obviously expand. But remember, Facebook's not stupid. Facebook knows how these things are connected. If they can target you based on the fact that you're having a child in the next 3 months, trust me, they know how which profile is connected to which page, right? So what ends up happening is you get banned, and you completely lose access to everything that you've built up. So don't run the risk. Just do it right from the start.
And is it true, by what you know, that if you post videos, content on your Facebook page first, but you are linked in cross-platform wise, is it true that Facebook they want to keep people on Facebook, sure, right? So is it true that they limit content if it comes from somewhere else, for instance, a YouTube link? Like in terms of what people actually see?
Great question. Yeah. So there's a lot more to be discussed around this. We can only assume that Facebook would, let's say, put brakes rather on certain links and certain things. But at the end of the day, the decision whether or not that post gets the performance that it should is based on interaction. So again, there's so many different signals that Facebook uses, from, how many people saw the post, how many people shared the post, how many people liked the post. All different factors come into play. So I don't think to base it specifically just on that and to say, well, let's rather not share this link because it's going to get less performance. I think you should be focused more on how do we create better content for our company and better explain our messages so that people are actually naturally inclined to want to support our business.